Good morning, Motorcars. Today is Monday, October 7th. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Last Monday's answer to our challenge. A little bird was flying south for the winter. It was too cold. The bird froze and fell to the ground into a large field. While he was lying in the field, a cow came over and dropped some dung on him. As the frozen bird lay there in a pile of cow dung, he began to realize how warm he was. The dung was actually thawing him out. He lay there warm and happy, and soon began to sing for joy. A passing cat heard the bird singing and came to investigate. Following the sound, the cat discovered the bird under a pile of cow dung and promptly dug him out and ate him. Moral of the story: not everyone who shits on you is your enemy. Not everyone who gets you out of shit is your friend. And when you're deep in shit, it's best to keep your mouth shut. Anyway, another management lesson for those who might want to become a manager. A sales rep, administrative clerk, and a manager are walking to lunch one day, and they find an antique oil lamp. They rub it, and the genie comes out. The genie says, "I'll give you each just one wish." Me first, says the administrative clerk. "I want to be in the Bahamas, driving a speedboat without a care in the world." Poof, she's gone. "Me next," says the sales rep. "I want to be in Hawaii, relaxing on the beach with my personal masseuse, an endless supply of pina coladas, and the love of my life." Poof, he's gone. "Okay, you're next," said the genie to the manager. He says, "I want those two back in the office by lunch." Moral of the story: always let your boss have the first say. Anyway, whoever gets this one right, please email me. This day in history. 1913, Ford uses the first moving assembly line. 1984, Walter Payton sets a Russian record. 2001, British forces launch bombing campaign against the Taliban government and Al-Qaeda terrorists in Afghanistan. Upcoming events. October 7th, our wellness kickoff. Employee meeting will be held throughout the day, and there's many different signs around the dealerships telling them the times. So anybody that's on the company program, you must pick one of the times and come to one of the meetings. So again, if you're on the company health plan, you must go attend one of these meetings for the wellness campaign. Halloween party and clam bake, again, is October 24th. Flu shots, October 31st, 1:30 to 3:30 in the Toyota conference room. Tip of the day: if we're going to reach our retention goals, every employee has to understand that we all are playing a role in the Motorcars epic movie, The Best Dealership in Ohio. If you're in your part, you need to always follow the fish philosophy. Be there, make their day, choose your attitude and play. Being there means looking and listening to your guests when they are speaking. It means really listening without being distracted. Being there means smiling more. Being there means every single employee greets every single guest without fail, without no exception. Being there means showing the customer the way instead of pointing. Being there means asking the guest what you can do to personally to make their visit more enjoyable. Being there means by doing whatever it takes to make a guest stay. Remember, you can't be too friendly, you can't be too helpful, and you can't be too present. We all need to ask every day, if we are going to win an Oscar, are we providing a level of service that exceeds our customers' expectation? General information. We have a couple heroes of the day. First, I'd like to talk about Dave Svensson. I caught Dave replacing some of the tile moldings on the Toyota side of the street that had come loose. It just really bothers me always when I see these tiles that come loose off the wall. But he brought in some putty from home, and he repaired them all. Thanks, Dave. That was a great day, and you'll get your $2 bill. Georgianne, I have a letter to me about Georgianne. After leasing 2 vehicles from Motorcars Honda, I have no doubt as to why I will never go any other place. Recently, I brought my 2011 Honda CR-V into service for a slow leak on a tire. Georgianne greeted me with a smile bright and early Monday morning. I arrived at 7:30 and I was in my rental car and off to work by 7:37. Georgianne said if the tire needed plugged, it would probably cost around $15, but she wouldn't know until he looked at it. As it turns out, that is exactly what it needed. When I came to pick up the car later that day, the service was performed at no charge. Georgianne could not have told me. Georgianne could have told me I needed brand new tires. She could have suggested replacing them in pairs, but she was honest, as are your technicians working on the vehicle. I can't tell you how much that means for me, especially raising a family at a time when every dollar matters. I constantly tell people how impressed I am with the service I get at Motor Cars, because people like Georgianne who upheld the fine reputation. Again, everybody, this kind of goes into what we talked about this morning. The fish philosophy: make somebody's day, be there, and that's what Georgianne did here. And giving extra, doing the repairing the tire for free was the extra touch that made that customer's day. Great job, Georgianne, and you'll be getting your $2 bill. Anyway, thanks everyone, and let's all have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.